music is so damn loud on the title screens. Better, I think. In the year of 20X, an old man made a little boy out of scrap metal. And he told him to go do stuff. And he was like, oh, okay. So he went to Japan and he climbed a giant skyscraper. Just stood there and played his theme music. True story. Here's some trivia for you. The Japanese version doesn't have normal mode in it. It only has the difficult mode as their normal mode. This soundtrack is just 10 out of 10. I think there's only one song on this whole game soundtrack that I don't like. Everything else is masterful. Although I might I might change some of the sequencing if I were in charge, but I'm not. So this is the first Mega Man to have 8 Robot Masters. The last one only had 6. They added 2 more for Mega Man Powered Up on the PSP, which was kind of a remake of the first game. But, this is how it played out. So is this just the original with just 2 more Robot Masters? Is that it? Well, kinda, sorta, but not really. And first of all, the music is way better. Second of all, the controls feel tighter overall. And the balance of just what character to fight and when, and it got better, but it also got worse in this game because some weapons work on multiple bosses. So, officially, I am going to look up what order you're supposed to do these in. I don't really need to, but, because this is my favorite of the original Mega Man series. I mean, hands down. But, so I play it all the time, or at least in my mind. I used to play it all the time, but I'm curious as to what, like, the popular opinion is on which Robot Master to fight and when. So, Mega Man 2. 2. Boss order. There we go. Okay. So, according to Google, says to start with Metal Man, although it says beginners might want to start with Airman. But I find Airman to be more difficult than Metal Man. So, we'll start with Metal Man. So just pay attention to this next screen that's going to show off the Robot Master before we get into the actual level. Just pay attention. Okay? See that? Remember that. Oh, this song. This song is sick. I watched Corone. Well, I watched both Corone and what the hell is her name? I feel so bad now that I can't remember it. Shoot, and I closed the window too. I mean the page. I should know her name, but I can't remember it. My memory is terrible. I apologize, guys. Subaru. So I watched both Corone and Subaru of Hololive play this, and it's just like they had trouble with it, obviously, especially since it's more difficult in Japan, but man, did they soldier on through that game. And I think Subaru even cried at the end of beating it, because she spent several streams trying to get through stuff. I mean, just getting past like the first cat in the forest, you know, or whatever, was a humongous hurdle for her. She had never played any action game before that, and yet she beat it. She beat the hard mode of Mega Man 2, so props to Subaru. But Corone worked hard too. And it just warms the carcals of this old man's heart to see young people playing games I grew up with and enjoying them. So shit, why the hell was I not playing this sooner? I apologize. I apologize for also not being on YouTube more often. But YouTube's kind of intimidating. I feel less intimidated by Twitch than YouTube, because YouTube has the evil algorithm, and it's buried some of my friends in it. Like Eric of Let's Get. I mean, he didn't quit because of the algorithm, but it sure as shit made things harder for him. Okay, beginners, that E-can down there is a trap. Don't go get it. You could go get it, but you have no way to jump across that gap from there. So, unless you plan on dying, leave it alone. Unless you have correct item to do it, then you can do it. But if you're just starting, or you don't have enough items, specifically an item to get you the hell out of there, go. I almost died, but I did good. Maybe beginners should start with Airman, but I still think Airman is hard. Okay. So, let's bring this back up. I know what I would use for Airman, after Airman, but what does the guide say? So Metal Man, Airman. So, I mean that, yeah. Okay, remember the background of the previous character boss introduction? I can do this right. Yeah. No more stars. Stars, it's done. First time I'd heard a video game try and sound with its little beeps and boops music, try and sound like a guitar. And you can I loved Mega Man 1 because of its melodies. Listen to this nice warm tones. Props to the dev team for this game. I mean, that they were only allowed to do it, to make this game on their off time. And it's still the best-selling game in the series until Mega Man 11 passes it, which might happen soon. Word is it might happen soon, but it's still the best-selling game in the series. Capcom had no faith in it, because the last one didn't sell very well. And the devs really wanted it to work, so they're like, well, you can make a sequel, but you have to do it on your free time. Which is horrible, because they have to make the games they're doing during the day, and then at night, make a program for this. It must have been a nightmare. And it turned out so well. I don't know what happened. Like, maybe they just, like, friggin' manned up. But I'm sure these people lost sleep. One of these days I should tell Korone and Subaru somehow, like in their chat maybe. Oh, by the way, the American version of Mega Man has an easy mode. Oh shit. Wait a minute. This is wrong. They sent me down the wrong path. Metal doesn't work against Airman. I thought that was weird. That's the order they have it in, though. Those idiots. Tempted to... Well, no, I'll just beat him. I don't care. It'll be fine. You can see, though, that I died there, so clearly this is not the easier stage. One of these days I will play on hard mode. But today is not that day. Get your shit together. Alright, that was a washout. So they want me to start with Airman, or Metal Man. Metal. Metal Man. Couldn't help it. So what you're supposed to do, it says Heat Man is good with Metal Blade, but then so is Flash Man. What the hell? Wait a minute. Bubble Man? Bubble Man. Right. Just stars this time. This Mega Man in particular also started making the boss, not the bosses, the enemies, the general enemies look cuter than they were in the previous game. Pretty sure that was deliberate. In the first game, there were just kind of a lot of mechanical things. Not many of them had eyes. Some of them did, but now most, if not all, of the enemies have eyes. And that was deliberate, and that's... I approve of that choice. Don't need that. There's still some debate over whether Mega Man 2 is better or Mega Man 3 of the old series. And I'm here to tell you, I understand why people might pick 3, but they're wrong. 2 has better music. Or I'll say 2 has more rockin' music. It's more straight ahead, like melodies in 4-4. It's not fancy jazz stuff or anything that they're trying to do in 3. None of those help me. Actually, these days though, this waterfall kind of hurts my eyes. Then again, my dad just tried to burn our house down. So maybe that has something to do with it. Not seriously, but I'm exaggerating a little bit. Put something in the microwave and it was bad. Okay. No. This one. See, bubble or metal does the most damage. You hit it with 4 hits and he's done. The one thing about the Hollow Live girls playing is Korone played 1, 2, and 3. She might even play 4, who knows. Subaru, she just played, she started right in with 2. I don't know why you would start with 2. I guess someone recommended 2 to her specifically, and she was just like, oh, okay, I'll do that one. Same thing with Metal Slug with Subaru. She started with part 3, whereas Korone played 1, 2, X, and 3, which is how the order they were released. Okay, so that worked great. Metal Man beats Bubble Man. Bubble Man oh, that's pretty obvious, right? Oh, those aren't stars. What the heck? I like how he looks like a flint lighter. This is a good song, and it's got a lot of energy, but it's kind of repetitive. The song doesn't really go anywhere. Ah. I mean, that's it. That's the whole song. It needed a chorus. See, even those little things that slide along on the ground have eyes now. Here we go. The girls had so much trouble with these platforms. I feel for them, but it's over now. Not like it doesn't matter now. That was me strategically getting hit, by the way, because I saw they were coming towards me, and there was a cliff or a bottomless pit below. So if I jumped, I knew they would push me back a little, but not enough to get back on the platform I jumped from, and it would knock me into the pit. So I waited and got hit by another guy, and then with my after death invincibility, which they really need a name for that. Blink time? Blink time? I've heard somebody say that. Anyway, I used the blink time to move forward, and it worked out pretty good. Here we go, here. Just a minute, let me see if I can show you something. Let's see if it'll let me. So, full mode, supposedly it's full size to a 4:3 display, but actually what they've done is made full mode look more like how it did in the NES. If you switch it to original mode, of course widescreen stretches everything out to 16:9, but if you switch it to original mode, everything is squished. So although there is a border around the screen, everything looks thinner because all the polygons are not the polygons, the sprites. All the sprites have been made to be perfect squares. So I think this is called pixel by pixel mode in other games. So it's supposed to be accurate, but it's not really, because back in the day when you put this in an NES, it looked wider. You see how much fatter Mega Man is? He's not so square. He's supposed to be a little fat. That's how it's supposed to look. Oops. I mean, not to overstate things, but the NES, the TurboGrafx, which was based on NES hardware, Super Nintendo, and even PlayStation, they had wider pixel array. Or at least it seemed like that, if I'm not mistaken. Sega Genesis, or maybe even Master System. Master System, Genesis, and certainly Saturn had more screen resolution. So while you could see more things on screen at once, they didn't look as fat. They didn't have fat pixels, as it were. Rectangle pixels. So that's why when you see like a game that's on both Genesis and Super Nintendo, the Super Nintendo version will probably look wider than the Genesis version, because the Genesis can put those same amount of pixels in a smaller space, and then they probably have to fill the space, so either they bring up more of the screen on the left and right, or they do weird things like say in Devil's Crush, they made a Genesis version from the TurboGrafx 16. TurboGrafx 16, again, as I mentioned, naturally has wider pixels like the NES. So the Genesis port squished it. They didn't mean to squish it, but it's a resolution difference. It's a programming issue. And then what they did was put like a sidebar of like score and balls left, Because Devil's Crush is a pinball game, by the way. So that's what happened. Little education for you. I know I didn't explain it like a true My Life in Gamer should, but, you know, I just think it's just interesting to me. I don't want to go too in-depth into it. If you do, though, please do. I can't get the timing right there. I can, but I can't. That is a trap. Don't go for it unless you like dying. That was lucky, and I messed it up because I got excited that I succeeded. You ever have that happen to you? Where you're worried about like a jump or something in a platformer, and you'll actually do it right, but you're so excited that you did it right that you press the button out of panic, and you end up losing anyway. This music is tense. Perfect. Perfect. There's this YouTube channel. Since we're on YouTube, let's talk about YouTube. There's this YouTube channel that has real people looking at fictional things, like they'll have a scientist. That bad example. Okay, they'll have like a doctor look at a video game where you have to play a doctor and see how accurate it is, or they'll have well, let me get to the point. They'll have Kung Fu experts come in, or martial arts experts, I should say, come in and play or watch video games of fighting games, specifically ones based in martial arts. And I kind of like those, but they're not consistent on the channel, so I haven't subscribed yet. But I can't wait for... They have both a guy and a girl doing the comparisons, and they're very entertaining. I think they switch out guys from time to time, but it's always the same gal. Her last name is Nguyen. I can't remember her first name, but Miss Nguyen is a champion martial artist, and her favorite character is Chun-Li. So I'm kind of excited. So while we're playing a Capcom game, I'm kind of excited for her to see Chun-Li in Street Fighter 6. It's not out yet, obviously, but they've done some trailers, and I think Chun-Li looks great in it. So I can't wait to see her reaction. She certainly looks more Asian. We'll see what happens. Jump too soon. Timing on these blocks are so weird. Actually, what is item 2? Is that it? Let's see what item 2 does. Actually, I kind of know what item 2 does. Yes! That's how you do it. Dr. W. Wonder what that stands for. Okay, so what did we decide? Bubble Man would beat Heat Man? That makes sense. Makes perfect sense, doesn't it? But you gotta... his dashes are... sometimes he'll delay his dashes when he attacks you. So it'll be hard to time it right. But I got him. This is almost too easy, though. I kind of feel bad. I feel like I should have played the difficult mode. Maybe another time. But I don't know when that will be. For the moment, though, I think I will, you know, keep doing these series for YouTube. I have... right now, that just seems right. I just want to connect with people out there. Even though it's not easy. Certainly not on YouTube. I miss, Joe from GameSack used to stream, believe it or not, and I miss him streaming. He didn't do it for very long, but it was pretty entertaining. He, you know, I don't know what else to say about it. I wish he'd stream more. He said he'd think about it. Of course, he said he'd think about making a third Blu-ray, and that hasn't happened. So, I don't know. I hope he does stream again. It would give him something to do on Sunday nights. Oh, that's right, he can't do it Sunday night because that's when My Life in Gaming streams, which I think they're doing right now. They're actually playing Quake Remaster on PS5. I don't know if they're still going, but that was their plan. Kind of late to the party on that one. I can't imagine how much better it'd be on PS5 than PS4, but you know, when they get to it, they get to it, I suppose. I'm really behind on watching My Life in Gaming, actually, so shame on me. Okay, so Heat Man. Obviously, heat burns wood, so let's burn some wood. Why would you make a robot out of wood? Unless you're like in ninja times. Of course, then it's more like clockwork, isn't it? I didn't get that at first. I was like, what is this? Because there's a Tenchu game where one of the bosses is a clockwork enemy. I'm like, what? How can this be? But apparently that's a ninja thing. In addition to ninjas being real, I suppose, they also have mechanical, not robots, but pretty much robots, but made out of wood. Just like pre-crash video game systems. I don't get that either. If you see original Ataris and televisions and Odysseys and all them, most, if not all of them, have this wood grain to them. And it was kind of a fashion in the 70s to have, like, everything look like wood. Like, even people's basements, it would be lined with, like, wood panels. I don't understand it. Maybe it was their attempt in the 70s. That was their best attempt at being eco-friendly. Well, you failed, 1970s. You failed hard. By the way, if you press left or right while you're on a ladder and jump, you'll fall down. That's how that works. Yay! The girls would get so happy when they see an extra life or an E-can. But if they couldn't get it, they'd get so frustrated. Okay, here's a tip. If you spend time attacking the enemies that are coming up here, you're never gonna make it. Not even in this easy mode. It's best just to run by them. You might think, oh, I can shoot fast and kill them. Maybe. But your thumb will be aching by the time you're done. So H. You have a charge move with the heat. Although a fat lot of good it did me, it just killed me. We'll just switch and wait. Orayon! Bam. Yeah, that was too easy. I imagine it's not that easy in the difficult mode. Wake up, Mr. Phone. I'm not done with you yet. We have to see what's next. Wait, what does this say? Okay, so we just got wood. So now let's look for something to stick it in. Basically. Leaf shield? Okay, that was for Airman. So we already beat Airman, so we might as well use air on its weakness. Crashman or Clashman. By the way, this is the song I dislike. So I just thought of something. If you watch G4's Icon show about KG Inafune, very amateur show, by the way, but there is a little history to it, and you might learn something, maybe one thing. When they did the show on KG Inafune, first they did a show about Onimusha, which was ridiculous because it was a brand new game at the time, and they were just working on a sequel. Now, does anybody even remember Onimusha other than me? And like a handful of other people on YouTube? Don't know. Anyway. My point. My point was, looking back, knowing what we know now, on Keiji Inafune. He was looking at the drawings of the original characters, which, by the way, most of those were drawn before he even got on the Mega Man project. He was looking at the drawings of the original characters like Iceman and Fireman and, you know, well, them. And he was like, he said, if somebody gave me these designs now, I'd tell them it wasn't good enough, and to tell them to go back and make something better. Like he would know, you know? You know, and anytime I want to think better of the guy, I'm like, oh man, you know, maybe we were too harsh on him during the whole Mighty Number 9 situation. Maybe, but now he's selling his artwork as NFTs. Yeah. Don't tell me that NFTs are a good thing, because by now y'all should know. Anyway, let's go back to this one song I dislike. It just... I will probably make fun of it. Had to turn my headphones down. That's just... I'm sorry, this song sucks. The rest of the soundtrack is great. This song is terrible. It has one good part here, right here. But that's about all it's worth. And that even that isn't worth mentioning. Even though I just mentioned it, so. But even with this crappy song, this is still the best game. Probably one of the best games on the NES. That was rude. Crap. Econ. him. Oh, by the way, if you go into the menu while you're on a ladder, understand that you will change. You will, like, flicker. As if you're changing into a new thing, a new power, whether you like it or not. And you'll let go of the ladder. So be sure to press up right away. It doesn't do that in later Mega Mans, but it still does that in 1 and 2. Ow! Y'all are rude. Rude! I'm your guest. Wasting too much time here. Yeah, that's how I want to go through that lid. Just like that. Okay, so... Airman, I guess. But we have so little health, though, I don't know if it'll matter. I stand corrected. It does matter. I have vague memories of playing this game and remembering the boss masters to be harder. Boss masters? Robot masters? You know what I mean. So I think maybe I did play the difficult mode maybe when I was maybe a teenager or something. Okay, so we did Crash Man. They recommend. Okay, and all I've got is Quick and Flash. So... Flashman, they just say use Metal Blade, which... Is that the best one, really? Quickman, they actually suggest use Crash Bombs. That's bizarre. It's my understanding that the time stopper that Flashman gives you is only good on Quickman. So I think we should use Flashman. And we'll see how well the Crash Bombs do against him. I like this intro better than the rest of the song, though. I wish they'd replay this intro during the actual song playthrough. this part isn't bad. It's just that they keep replaying it over and over and over and over and over. Number 1. Probably used that way too much, so I may have to I may regret that here in a second. I don't know how many shots I've got left, so we'll see. I ran out already. Shit. Metal Blade? Metal Blade Records? That's pretty powerful. They're not kidding. Okay. The cool thing about the Metal Blade is that it hardly uses any of its power when you shoot it. There's a reason I think that Masahiro Sakurai included the Metal Blade as one of Mega Man's powers in Smash. Item 3. It's like item 1, only not. No birds for you. This melody so sounds like Del Shannon's Runaway. Screw you guys. Now, I guess you can use the time stopper through the difficult parts in this level, but I'm going to try and do it without. Shit. I probably should have used it, but oh well. By the way, I got 3 cans, so should be alright. There you go. That's how it's done. Not professionally done, just generally how it's done. Dr. Wawa already? This is the only use. Flashman is completely useless. Well, not really. Like I said, you can use them to get through those laser parts in this level. But it takes away half of the Quick Man's life, so that's something, right? And they suggest using Crash. It's hard to get him to move there. Okay. And there you have it. Get equipped with Quick Boomer. Get equipped with a Quick Boomer. Oh, that sound. I know it's like classic and iconic, but go away. Back up. Back up. There you go. And the first appearance of Wily Castle. Here we go. And I wrote a song that sounds a lot like this. And I wrote it deliberately to sound like this. Let me show you. The difference between 1 and 3 is that 1 can be put anywhere, but 3 has to go against a wall, and it will stop at that wall. I don't know why they thought they needed that. It also goes down, I guess, if you need that. I don't need it. Funny enough, Corone heard this song before. She knew this melody from the Oxenman sort of parody of it. One takes less power to use, so we'll use 1 instead. 3 can kiss my butt. suppose we could stand here and like use leaf shields, Woodman's power, and just sort of rack up. Well, not here. But if you stand near that thing enough, and it'll keep spitting out enemies. Get in position here. You could probably earn some extra lives doing that. But I think we're alright. There you go. Attaboy. Attaboy. Here's a little trick. At the top of the ladder, you won't get shot, but you can shoot them. Amazing. In later games, you'll even duck your head under as if you're trying to push yourself up off the ladder near the top. It's a little touch, but an interesting tidbit. So get near the top. It's a little higher. You can reach him, not even get shot. Amazing. If you're wondering, I named my song, inspired by this, to scale the mechanical fortress. Because that's kind of what you're doing. Does it sound as good as this? Probably not. But I worked really hard, and I'm really proud of that song. It's certainly one of my best. And it is available on my first EP as the closer. AlucardsQuest's self-titled EP debut. That's not pretentious at all, is it? That dragon's supposed to be, like, scary, but he's so adorable that I don't see how anyone can be scared of him. Even though he comes out of nowhere. Mecha Dragon, use quick boomerang. Let's try it. Quick man with a cube. Whoa, whoa, that was dangerous. Oh, my head's blinking. Ow, it hurts. Ah. Why is my head blinking? By the way, while you're doing the Wily Castle in any of the games, the first 6 for sure, if by accident when you die you hit you don't continue, but you hit stage select, you have to go to back to the first part of the Wily Castle. I don't know why they did that, but it, just a reminder, if you die, don't do the stage select. Don't do it. Just continue. I forget how the continue goes because I haven't died only a couple times here, but just keep that in mind. Although this collection, which is probably the optimal way to play these games anymore, you can save wherever, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Which is very handy. Which the X collection does not quite let you do. It's funny though. I've heard people complain about this collection. I've heard people complain about the X collection. I mean, what? Okay, fine. What's the best collection? Is it the Mega Man Zero ZX collection? Is it what else is there? No, those are the three. And then is it the upcoming Mega Man Battle Network collection? You know, I needed to know. I need to know these things. And my assumption is why your powers don't refresh after the end of each stage in Wily Castle is because you don't go back to your lab at the end of a mission. That's my little I don't know. That's my little explanation of the lore. So I have to refill my number 1 here. Refill quick. Now we can do this, or they can be assholes, which they are very much assholes. Give me a blue one. Oaks and Mountain. Give me a blue one. There you go. Come and get me, sons of bitches. See, the left ladder, it's not a trap, but it's certainly harder. Because here you get an E-can. You get access to all an extra life. You get to refill whatever you like with these little ones here. You get this whole left wall of stuff. Although I just missed it because the game hates me. Well, I'll hate it right back. By the way. Yeah. The NES music is so nostalgic. It's like I don't know how to describe it. I was so amazed that a video game could have music this great. And look, it even has like an echo effect. I didn't need that extra E-can. I don't think you can hold 5. Yeah, you can only hold 4. But it's fine. Everything's fine. We're all fine here, thank you. How are you? Situation normal. say they don't give you chances to refill your stuff. Because here it is. Refill away. This ain't like Metroid where they keep... There comes a point where you just can't get enemies to give you stuff anymore. Mega Man is generous. He's a good boy. Of course, we're always looking for extra lives. If y'all got some, may we please have them? While we inch forward. I don't need them, but it would be nice to have. I wonder sometimes if I got into video games too late. As far as the NES, like I should have got this stuff when it was new. It would have been expensive as hell. But I can only imagine people getting this on day one and be like, oh my god, this changes gaming. And it did. It felt like that. Actually, I think 3 might be better here. Because it moves faster. Don't quote me on that. But I think so. Oh. Well, I've always got number 1. Throw it in the air. You don't need 2. So I'm curious what they say about this boss. Maybe Bubble Lead might be more powerful, but Metal Blade it suggests, which is what I always used in the past, so that's fine with me. Just takes 2 hits, though. That was close. Can I get a thumbs up for no damage on that one? Here we go, here we go, here we go. See, at this point, even with 3, Mega Man 3, Mega Man was still exciting. It was like, oh, Wily is back. Oh no, what do we do? And in the third one, they made you think that it wasn't Wily. So there was a little bit of mystery. But after a while, it kind of gets annoying. It's the same boss at the end of each game. They don't do much better with Sigma in the X series, but you could could argue that it's kind of like the Mario effect. Sorry, that music is really tense. You could argue that it's like the Mario effect. Like like supposedly Mario is supposed to have Bowser kidnap the princess and Mario save her every time, even in the RPGs and the paper, whatever they are now. But I don't know. It doesn't work here, because how many times can Wily get out of jail and start trouble again? After 8, no, not 8. After 11 times now. Not counting like the Game Boy games, which are canon, and the arcade stuff. Power battles is what they're called. Like, how many times can Wily escape jail and, you know, create 8 more robots, and, you know, the premise wears thin. They tried to change the story up a little bit in 8, which I appreciated, but ultimately we're still doing the same thing. I think that's why that game, even though it sold fairly well, I think that's why it didn't, like, change the world. Okay. I actually don't need that E-can, but I do need this. Although it might be a waste to use it anyway. And then I gotta make this jump. I made it. That's something. Something to be proud of, ain't it? Okay, so we got this. Which we'll use on this. And then we got this. And there's that. I feel smart now. See, we got it full now. We got 9 Mega Man lives, all the powers, 4 E-cans, we're good. We're good to take on anybody. Except that giant fish. Can't take him on. Speaking of fish, Arby's is crazy. They just did a thing where they had like a burger. They went through and they sold burgers for a while. Now they're gonna sell fish and chips, or rather, fried fish and with French fries. I'll try it, you know. I can't resist. There used to be a fish place in town that was fantastic, but I never really got a good replacement for it. Culver's comes close, but not quite. They do have a good fish, though. So I'm gonna see what Arby's is about. I mean, I don't even have fish, for sure. Ow. Okay. So, basically, Wily made a giant guts man into a tank. Isn't that exciting? Oh, this level. Guess I don't need these. That's it. Oops, wrong one. Isn't it funny how, like, Flame Man makes you pink and purple? You look like Prince Adam from He-Man. That's what he wears. Anyway, I think we should move on. Ouch! Okay, so I could go here, and I will, but there's a drop-off here, so I'll go up and over first, where there's another drop-off, but at least you'll be to the left of the first drop-off. Get your extra mans. Skip the drop-off. I suppose one of the items maybe you might be able to get on a number 2 item and skip it, but okay, where is this? There's one here. And then just ignore the second one because we're right by the ladder. I think there's another gap here. See, they're training you. See, we're good up to here, so I think we can make that ladder, and there we go. Gap here, gap there. That's annoying. But anyway, gap here. And since we're low on life and it's an E-can, then we can use the E-can to fill our life, get the new one. Bam, we're all reset pretty much. Except for item 1. Kind of tricky, but what you can do is just protect yourself. Protect your nuts at all times. Trick. Don't follow it. Keep sharp. Keep sharp. Stay sharp. Keep focused. Make good decisions. Is that what he said? Okay, you can jump from here. Get the old W. As long as you don't shoot the wood shield, you won't have wasted it. But now, of course, it's time to waste it. This is a little tricky, but I believe in you. I believe you can do it. So how do I get over there? Well, there's only one way. Can I get that? Don't worry about taking damage, especially on normal mode. Nobody's keeping score on normal mode. Okay. I think I know what this is. But you you have to pay attention. Okay. So this boss is only vulnerable to one weapon, and you only have limited use of it. And even in the helping hints here I got, use crash bombs. Be careful. If you blow all the walls away, you won't have enough crash bomb energy to take care of the orbs. I don't know why they're called the orbs. You can only afford to take out the two walls that directly block the orbs. Use the items to reach the rest. So item 1, item 2, and 3. Mainly 1. And even then you must enter the room with the crash bomb fully charged. Yeah. So you can't enter the room with it being half cocked, as it were. Why is it not working? Okay, yeah. So it has to be full. You can, however, take out some or all of the walls, kill yourself, then recharge the crash bomber and come back to take care of the orbs. The orbs won't come back. Or will come back. The walls won't. Okay. You got that? I think that's enough cheats. There's another cheat they offer, but I'm not going to tell you that one. Okay, so basically, let's use 1 to get up. Oh. Shit. Ouch. That hurt you guys. Try to make sure. Okay. We may need to recharge that crash. The crash beam. Not beam. What is it? Crash thing? The crash thing. Maybe here is the best place to do that. So we'll go here. And we wait. With the wood shield. The sound is kind of annoying. I apologize for that, but can't be helped. As they say in Japan, can't be helped. That. So that does me no good. refill the crash bomb, remember. Don't forget. The wood shield while we're waiting. So that's full. It's full of it. Should we go all the way and do like item 1 and... Nah. Crash is full. I think we're alright. That's the important one. This can be done without the wood shield, though. Let me show you. It's not easy, but it can be done. Okay. Jump. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, might as well. Might as well. Some health would be hot. Whatever that is. I heard some ridiculous Star Wars character say that once. Ting, 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 ting. Ouch. Ouch. You know, I may have to use the little health, the energy. Yeah. Had to be done. I can't get... Get your ass up there. Ow. This is it. Whoa. That boss is so frustrating. A lot of people don't like that. I've heard that, well, I don't know about a lot, but I've heard that people generally don't like that boss because it's like cheap or a waste of time, or I don't know. Pick a descriptor that probably fits. So we're so low on crash bombs. That sucks. Actually, under that circumstance, let me use the restroom, and I will be right back. Hang tight. Excuse me. The whole hallway smells burnt. But I know why that is. It's not a mystery. There's nothing on fire. It was one of those situations where the microwave is overused. Alright, let's do this. See who's left. Oh gee. You get the bee. Grab that. And we out. The bubble lead, by the way, is, of course, white and gray. Which is, of course, that's what you think of. Airman! What if we... This is one we didn't follow the instructions on. So, what was it decided? If I can figure this out without trying too hard. It's not flash. It's not metal. It's got to be one of these. Airman? It can't be Bubble, because that used on He-Man. I don't think it's Quick, so maybe it's Wood. Oh yeah, it's Wood. We figured it out. And we figured it out quick. This was Metal Man, I think, right? No, Flame. Sorry. No, not that one. No. Is there a rewind? No, I messed up. Oh, there is a rewind. Good. I thought F meant Flame Man. It's not. It's Heat Man. Thank God for rewind. What did we decide for Bubble Man? What was Bubble Man? This one I do not remember at all. Metal Blade? Not Quick Boomerang? I thought it was Quick. I guess Metal Blade works better. Yeah. Especially since he's flying all over the room. Metal Blade shoots in different directions. It's the last chance we can use Flash Man, so I might as well. And then... was it Metal to finish Quick Man off? Crash. So I'm all out of crashing. What you got? Crash Man himself. What does he like? He likes Airman's attack. Why are you running with me? You're running right next to me. Fool. This one we never got an answer to. Quick Boomerang? I guess this would be the right appropriate one. And then what's left? So there's kind of a, you know, the bosses have weaknesses all over the map, but you can kind of do it in an order if you want to. Okay, so... Still says use metals. Do that. Oh shit. Luckily, I think we have enough metal to finish them off. Yeah, we're good. To another. Here's a trick. Boop. Boop. Not a scratch. Ready, gang? Let's do this. Oh, choosing. Ow. Don't touch the alien. That's good advice for anybody. Don't touch the alien. Ow. Just in case. Yay! All an illusion. Seeing this makes me want to watch the Hollow Live Girls play again. And I do recommend that. Kurone or Kurone for you American people. She plays 1, 2, and 3. Specifically, Subaru or Subaru, if you want to be phonetic. She plays Mega Man 3, and it's just so emotional when she gets to this ending. She doesn't believe it. She's crying, and it's wonderful. She's crying out of happiness. She's like, why is this ending so sad? Where is he going? He's walking away. Actually, I think they said the ending was cool. Kakui. Someone sexted me a tent. Texted me. Sent me a text. And I'm afraid to look at it. Because it's from a girl, you know, girls are scary. Well, at least most of them are. Actually, my last girlfriend was not scary at all. She was very nice. But didn't work out. And it's kind of my fault, but not really. It's not her fault at all. But it's kind of my fault a little bit. To to my everlasting shame, I don't know. I couldn't fall in love with her. Basically, if you want to know everything. But it's all right. We're still friends with my ex, so don't worry about either of us. And we still hang out when we can. Though I haven't left the house in 3 years. Or 2 years. 2.5. Actually, that's not true either. I feel like once this was a big hit, Mega Man 2, Capcom was like, okay, you guys, we can let you do 3 and you can take all the time you want. You did great. Even 1 is selling again, so no pressure. But apparently there was a lot of stress on Mega Man 3 up until the point where Keiji Inafune, I think, got promoted during it and took over the whole project. That's so it goes. That was funny. We will get to 3, but don't rush me. I don't know how long it's been since I played 1. Feels like over a month, but hopefully, you know, we'll get to 3 sooner than that. 3 is a little stressful because I don't like having to repeat so many boss fights. It's even worse than that one, but it's still probably one of the better Mega Man games. Top 5, most likely. If it's like Mega Man 1, 2, and 3, or the X1, X4, and Legends 1 and 2 are the best Mega Mans, then 3 is probably number 5 out of that group. Probably. I shouldn't discount Mega Man 5 on Game Boy. That is actually a great game. Probably the best portable Mega Man game in the franchise. Best portable. Full stop. I don't care if you love Battle Network. Mega Man 5 on the OG Game Boy is great. It's fantastic. Yeah, it's fantastic. Okay, we made it to 2 hours. That's it. Again, I apologize to you guys for not, you know, putting more stuff on YouTube. You know, I do have people on here who are still subscribed, and I don't know, you know, I don't really get much communication with you guys, but if you want me to do something or not do something, please let me know. If you have any life advice, I will take it. But thank you for those who do subscribe. This is YouTube, so I have to do the spiel. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Nobody says share, I say share. Go ahead and share. Let me know what you think of my playthroughs, if they're interesting. I hope they are. Let me know what you think I could do better, other than streaming from my PS4. I hope that will be addressed. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. And if you're watching this back as a video on demand, I guess what they call it, the VODs, the kids call it. Thank you very much. Even just one view makes my day. I appreciate it so much. And you know, I'll try I push myself harder to make my YouTube content better, and hopefully you guys can dig it. So next time for YouTube, it'll be Mega Man 3. But hey, man, I'm AlucardsQuest everywhere, not just YouTube, but also Twitch, Twitter, and Bandcamp, all the major sites. MySpace, no, not MySpace. Of course, if you want to support me, Bandcamp is obviously the easiest option. I do have some nice music to listen to, and perchance with monies. But following me on Twitch and Twitter is nice too. That way you'll be able to communicate easier with me. Or I suppose you could befriend me on PlayStation. That's also easy. What else? On Twitch, I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but it's usually so late in the Eastern Standard Time that it ends up being like Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday morning, especially for people overseas. But do check me out. Check it out, dude. Sorry. I apologize. Anyway, yeah, man. This is always fun to stream. It's very cathartic for me because I get to talk and nobody interrupts me with stupid shit like, do you have any I won't elaborate on that. Anyway, that's about it. Haven't had any like original content for YouTube. I'll try to think of some ideas for that. I had a couple shorts with my copy of Geist and the Skyrim short. Though they're not official shorts. Apparently official shorts only work if they're actually recorded straight to YouTube, which is weird. Or if they're uploaded as a short specifically, which I can't really do with PlayStation. I could do it with my phone, but you know, I just learned these things after the fact. Anyway, but on Twitch I play all different kinds of games, so please check me out at AlucardsQuest. Twitch. I would give you the address, but how difficult is it to search Twitch for me there? If you found me here, you could find me there. I suppose I should give you the URL, but come on, man. Come on, man. We're all adults here. It's like when people ask a question, and then someone goes, just Google it. Okay, you're right. Of course, you're right. I'll Google it. But yeah, thank you very much. You guys are awesome. Everything is awesome. I want you guys to have a good day, morning, afternoon, evening, general day. Stay safe. Take care. I won't get into the specifics, but do stay safe. And I'll see you again, hopefully sooner rather than later. And you know, drop me a line, man. I'm pretty chill most of the time, as are my streams. Maybe I can find a second life in putting people to sleep with my streaming. I do tend to watch a lot of music streams that are 24/7. Very interesting stuff. Lately, I've been watching a Future Funk channel, and it's just opened my heart to a new world of music I didn't think about much. But if a metalhead can like Future Funk, maybe there's hope for the universe after all. Alright, that's it. I'll let you guys go. Yeah. And welcome back to YouTube, I guess.